Okay, so we're going to talk about brushes. Not these brushes. These brushes came in the mail today. Let's open them up. Oh, I'm excited. This is my first big purchase, I guess you would call it, or, whoa, my painting hobby here. Oh, well, they come packaged pretty good. A little box, inside of a box. Ooh, we got ourselves a Artis Opus ballpoint pen. Nice, I like it. Thanks, guys, for sending me a sweet little pen here. We will keep this right here in the desk drawer forever. Okay, now what do we got? How's this? How's this opening from the side? Open it from the side. It's a way bigger box than I had thought it would be. Oh, there it is. There it is. Solid box. I heard something move around. Little sweet little latch there. That's super nice. I like that. It's actually a big box. Oh man. Look at that. Look at that. We got a leaflet here with care information to read that later. Oh no. And then we have the brushes here that are so beautiful. Let's touch them anyways. Let's check out the one. Feels like it's got a little bit thicker here than what I'm used to. That's kind of lets you choke down on it without having to slip, it seems. I like that. Must be very, very careful. Oh my word. Look at the point on that. Some brush cleaner. I just smelled it. This smells delicious. Yes, I'm smelling it because it smells pretty good. Neat, very neat. And then we have the 0. Ooh. And right away, we have bent back hairs. Dang. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do with that. And we have the 00. Someone put this on with the He-Man grip. This one's excellent. This one is in excellent condition. And the 000. That one's pretty good too. All right. So, but what do I do about this? When the cap was put on, it pulled a few hairs back. It looks like this. But I got a hold of my lovely brain trust and asked anyone if they knew what to do. And Andy from SinNerds YouTube channel told me to lick it. So I licked it that didn't really do anything. And then he explained how to lick it. So after explaining to me his secret lick, we dunked it in some water and did what he said. Basically, stuck it in my mouth and formed a point with it. So now I'm a brush licker. Thanks for that, Andy. And brought it right to a point, no problems. So I freaked out a little bit for no reason, but fair enough, these brushes were not cheap. So it came right out of that. And here we go, again, with the scariest moment for, I believe, any of us miniature painters. If putting that on doesn't freak you out, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Cover 1, or 0, or 00, 000. Here's basically the brushes I've been using. Citadel starter brush. This thing broke down in like, I don't know, 3 days. I've had this brush for forever. It's still alright. Don't know what it is, where it came from, but it's hanging in there. Some camel hair brushes. They do okay. They just don't release the paint quite as well as I would like. Amongst several craft brushes, and we even have some Royal Fine Sable. These brushes do alright. They're super old, but they still, you know, they're okay for certain things. We have our synthetic hair brushes. They work. I'll give them that. Any brush that gets the paint on is the best brush. That's my opinion. But there's a difference in quality. So, little thing to know about new brushes. They come with brush starch on them. You don't want to be immediately trying to crunch them or anything like that. Take your time. Get it in some water. And before you even begin to use your brush, you want to give it a little preemptive care. So we'll use the brush soap provided. Making sure to pull the brush back. Fairly new, so I don't really need to swirl it or anything like that, and I really don't do that anyways. I clean my brushes way more than anyone probably should, but I like to keep things nice. So that is also another reason I sprung for this set here instead of getting something like the Raphael 8404s or Winsor Newtons. This case alone, although be it I have my sweet name etched into it, this here is going to remind me to take care of these brushes. So now that we've cleaned that and we've gotten the brush starch off, now you can really see what we've got going on here. Look at that. It's beautiful. I've never used a brush with a point on it. So here we have a little project I've been working on. We've got a Space Marine here for the We Paint Minis Twitter page Chapter Master Challenge. The challenge was to kit bash a Imperial Fist Chapter Master. I don't know anything about Warhammer, so I googled pictures, went and bought a Space Marine. It was the easy build little kit. Chopped them up, put them together, and this is what we had going on before we got our new brushes. So, as you can tell, we didn't have the greatest quality of painting going on. Paint wasn't coming off the brushes quite as well as it should have. Just not the quality I'm trying to strive for. So, that being said, we're going to test out this brush and we're going to talk a little bit about it for the first time so you guys can see. It's kind of like going from 0 to 100 for me. I've never used anything like this. I'm excited and scared because they were pricey. We have some Evelyn Sunset here on the palette. We're going to use a complete different brush to mix up the paint. We're not going to use our good brushes for pulling the paint from pots. The good brushes are for painting good paintings. Good minis, whatever you want to be painting, I guess. Remember never to load your brush up to the ferrule. Try to not even go halfway past the tip, if you can. Just going to, let's test this tip out. Let's try to trace this belt buckle. Oh, wow. Oh my word. I know that didn't probably look like much to you, but that was awesome to me. Let's dive in a little deeper here. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Let's get some of these, what would they call, panel lines, armor panel lines. I guess I can't talk today. We found some little venti hole things here. Let's see if we can just get in there and just there. And we sure can. Wow. That's nuts. That's amazing. That kind of blows my mind. I could never do anything like that before. I would have to go in there with a wash and repaint around it, and hopefully no paint got back into it, and what have you and whatnot. Here we have another little something or other on this guy's arm, a little square. Oh. Maybe we shouldn't be using a 000. Paint dries fairly quickly on a small brush, but we're gonna chug on anyways. It doesn't matter the brand. If it's a small brush, the paint's gonna dry quick. Try not to breathe on it. And yeah, there we are. We were able to paint inside that little teeny square. That's mind-blowing. Wow. Wow. All right. Okay, we got some fine panel lines here on the legs. Brush loaded up. And we're just going to go in on those. Holy crap. I mean, for real. On a real note here, guys. This is what's up. And I've been fighting my brushes and wasting time washing and going and washing and repainting just to make sure I get the colors where I want them, and that's fine. I'm still going to do plenty of that, but the fact that I can go in and get myself a little line painted is crazy. So we're gonna, as I mentioned before, these brushes were not cheap, and I'm sure most of you know that. Whoa. But did my research, went to multiple websites, checking out Raphael 404s, checking out the Winsor Newtons, and it all came in for 4 brushes around darn near the same price. But here was the kicker. This is why I chose Artis Opus. Like I said, for one, the case alone, this is going to help me keep the care of my brushes, keep them nice, keep them super good quality. When I really decided to pull the trigger on these brushes was because for the price, I was able to get the case, my name engraved in it, the 4 brushes. It comes with the brush soap. And honestly, I really only spent maybe $5-10 bucks more than I would had I ordered a set of 4 Raphael 404s. Close to the same amount of money on a set of Winsor Newtons. Might have been cheaper to get Winsor Newton, but here's what made it all really around the same price was these were tax included and free shipping. So I just paid straight up for 4 brushes and waited for them to come in the mail. No tax, no shipping, and it landed me right in the same price range within $5 to $10. So for me, was totally worth it to have the case and just really magnificent brushes. I like that. It's this really comfortable brush. It's just a really comfortable brush. I'm just gonna bust out the one here. I'm just gonna get us another coat of Flash Glitz yellow on this. So here we have our Flash Glitz yellow. And a soon-to-be case of carpal tunnel syndrome. Shaking these paints. Okay. I'm gonna crack that open, and we're gonna not use this brush to get the paint out. And I'm just gonna give it, let's see if we can just paint right in here. Magical. That there, immediate difference. Okay, let's just, wow. Boy, having a tip on a brush now. Shoo! Look at me paint. Look at me paint these lines. Man, let's keep going here. Let's see, what else can we test ourselves on? What do we got here? Let's see if we can just highlight these. A little test highlight, just. Oop, a little too much. Let's get down here on the scene. We're gonna paint right on top of this box. Why not? Holy crap. I've never. My hands are a bit shaky because honestly I'm scared of using these expensive brushes. Artis Opus. Amazing. I'm only a couple brush strokes in and Jiminy Crickets. The difference in quality here between anything I've ever used is nuts. Now don't get me wrong, I have used some Winsor Newtons in school. I don't even think those came nowhere near the quality of these. I think they were Cotmans though, so student grade, but still, it's a better quality than a craft grade brush. Just kind of seeing what we got going on here, man. All right. Okay, and that concludes my unboxing and quick review of the Artis Opus S Mini-ocalypse. Once again, coming at you. If you like this video, hit that subscribe, thumbs up, shoot me a comment, and we'll get back at you next time. Don't forget, fight that great war, paint them minis.